Hey guys, I am back today with some Wikkid Polish stamping polishes, and I have never used this brand before. Lantern Wren sent me some of these to test out and try out for you and see how they do. So I've got 4 of them here that we're going to test out. All right, so we have satin blue, and this is this gorgeous, deep, rich kind of royal blue. We have a pine green. I'm really interested to see how this plays. And same thing with this one. This is garnet, and this looks like a gorgeous kind of Christmassy red. And then we have fuchsia red, so a slightly different red. And this one has, can you see that bluey shimmer in there, the blue purpley shimmer? So I'm really hoping that that shimmer holds up when we stamp this, because that's really cool. All right, so I'm going to test them out. I'm going to be using a new Lantern Wren stamping plate, all things spring. If you didn't know that Lantern Wren just started their own line of stamping plates, they did, and check them out. And I am going to be using this image here so we can get a nice test of the small areas and the big areas all in one stamp. All right, so let's get started with the satin blue. Okay, so this definitely looks nice and thick. It's spreading beautifully. Right, there's the image, gorgeous, opaque. All right, so here it is stamped over white and black. You pretty much can't see it over the black. Like if you look closely, you can see it, but that's not what we're looking for. But it's definitely bold and dark over the white. And of course, I will top coat it here in a minute. All right, let's try out the pine green. This also is really thick, really opaque, looking good. Definitely a blue leaning teal, very much that kind of green undertone. And there's a stamping, so it stamps really well, shows up really well over the white, not so great over the dark. You can't really see it over the dark, but it stamps beautifully over the white. All right, let's move on to claret. Apart from where I didn't scrape it very well, gorgeous color on that, love it. All right, so you can definitely see it over the red. You can see it over the black, but I don't know that I would recommend using it over the black, because you can see it, but it doesn't really pop. But let's see what happens when we top coat it, because sometimes that changes things. And then let's move on to fuchsia red. Ooh, nice and thick, and that sort of shimmery stuff is there. All right, take a look at that. So this is kind of a brighter red, but it has that purpley bluey shimmer to it that definitely comes through. So let's see if it holds up when we stamp. And there you go. Definitely can see it over red. You can see this over the black, and you can see it pretty well. It doesn't like pop, but it's definitely there. So let's see if it pops more when we top coat it. All right, I will be right back. All right, let's take a look now that they've been top coated. So these are the kind of polishes that really come to life once you put a top coat on. So the shimmer is magnified now that the top coat is on, and you can see the shimmer over the black. It's still too dark to really say that, you know, I wouldn't say that your pattern is going to be clear, but over darker colors that aren't quite black, I think you might have a pretty good result. All right, that was the satin blue. This is the pine green, and I'm hoping this is coming out on camera because you definitely can see that shimmer in there. And again, you can see the shimmer coming up, popping up over the black, but I wouldn't call this, you know, really effective stamping over black. So I'm going to stamping over darker colors with a little bit of caution. Here is the claret, and again, check out that awesome shimmer. This does show up a little bit better over the black. If you want a subtle stamping look, you're going to be okay with this. I can see the pattern from, you know, a couple feet away. My head's about 1.5 feet away right now, and I can see the pattern no problem. And I'm starting to go blind, so there you go. But would I say that it pops, that it really pops? No. So keep that in mind. Now, the most poppy one is the fuchsia red, and this is definitely like more of a cherry red than I thought it was going to be before I put the top coat on. And I hope that this is showing up on camera, because now with the top coat, this does pop. And I will insert some stills to make sure that you can see it. So I think these are all excellent stampers. They all just stamp beautifully over white, nice and opaque, nice saturated color. You don't have to worry about, you know, them looking thin or anything like that. The fuchsia red absolutely does show up over the black. The others, the claret a little, the other two not so much. But they all show to some degree, so the question of, you know, dark-ish colors, are they going to work? It's going to be hit or miss, depending on how dark they are. Okay, so you can get all of these at Lantern Wren. I definitely think they're good quality, so check them out. I will link on down below, and thank you for watching. And nobody can see anything on camera because I'm not in the light. And so let me shift over a little bit here. All right, that's better. I, of course, did not shake up, etc. before I did this because I'm a dork. Our dog is licking my arm, in case you're wondering what that is. Oh my goodness. Doggies. Doggies.